It's so important that the guy give a compliment.
So let's say that it's someone who knows they're going to go on a date tonight, okay? So someone watching and it's their first time meeting this person. What can they do to almost ensure themselves having a great time tonight? Is it putting on the right dress?
No, it's all about the right attitude. First of all,
putting self-consciousness, shelving it,
and get excited about it.
Focusing on the other person,
right? Because some people are bitter. It's like, oh, another first date. I went on 20. I went on 5 last week, and in this year I've gone 100 people. This never works out. No, you got to say, okay, wow, I'm going to meet a really interesting person tonight. I'm going out. We're going to this great new restaurant. I'm excited. They've got my favorite martini over there. I'm going to have that. If it's not a love connection, I'm having a great night.
I think it's about your attitude going in. It's like anything we do in life and anything we accomplish in life, you have to have the right attitude going in. So your attitude isn't like, is this man going to be my future husband? Right. Your attitude, and when I was single, my attitude was, I'm going to go on this date and I'm going to have fun no matter what. And I'm going to authentically connect with another person and find out what he's about. Yes. I'm having fun no matter what. Even if he's not fun, this man's having fun.
But how do you get into that? So let's say that you've had a crappy day at work. How do you get into that?
Yeah. Turn on your favorite song and dance.
So first of all, don't go straight. Here's and one thing. Don't go straight from work.
Take off your work.
Don't necessarily go straight from work in your work clothes with the troubles of the day, with the issues you've had during the day.
Yeah, great advice. Great advice.
Have a little ritual. Have some time to whatever it means to you.
Bubble bath.
Take a long bath, take a walk, put some music on, and just get into a different mind space.
Okay.
Shift the clothes.
Have a drink.
Have a drink.
But just one.
Just one?
Yeah,
are you sure?
Yeah, because
I think Michelle. Are you sure? Just one?
Just pretty sure.
Okay.
Then
so 2 drink minimum. I want to tell millionaire matchmaker.
I want to tell a story about a client I had who worked at the Pentagon. In a very masculine environment, and she was going on dates with men and nobody wanted to see her again, and she was wonderful and she was attractive and she had everything going for her, but everyone was like, no chemistry, no chemistry. So I said to her, listen, from now on you only go on a date on a weekend. Before a date you have to do one of 3 things. I said you have to get a mani-pedi, take a bubble bath, or, oh, I forget the next one, but anyway, something.
Have a drink?
No, have a drink. Do something that where you can just kind of disconnect from your day and feel feminine. And then I said, you have to wear a dress, no pantsuits, no more pantsuits, and on the date you may not talk about work because there's so much more to you than your work.
Can I talk about the dress for a quick second?
You may.
Because I know that's a big question, right? Is what do I wear? And you just talked about, the outfit that she wore on the first date that was a little bit too puffy.
Yeah.
What should a woman, what's the ideal outfit
the ideal outfit is something feminine, something that shows your figure, but you don't want to wear a mini skirt and plunging cleavage, right? You don't want to look like a hooker. You want to show tasteful. So if you do have a V neckline, then wear something longer, or slacks, but something form-fitting, something maybe with a little color, feminine, and
feminine is the key word.
Not business.
Feminine.
Not business.
Feminine.
Since I'm in LA, the women tend to show their wares that they've paid a lot of money for.
This is something I have a big question about. What is too much cleavage? What is that?
My husband's so funny because he's an entertainer and he works in Beverly Hills performing, right? And he'll say, oh yeah, saw your friend Linda come in the other night showing everything but the nipples. These women will come in and literally everything's hanging out to find a man with just the nipples. It's a turn off.
Yeah,
those
they
guys
notice your breast before they notice your face.
They might take you to bed, but they are not going to take you home to mother or introduce you to their business colleagues.
Okay.
I mean, it's too much.
And the flip side.
And the flip side is, go ahead.
No, well, yeah, guys too. But I was going to say the flip side of that is that it's so important that the guy give a compliment. Not an insincere compliment. I'm not expecting that. But there has to be something about that woman that night that you need to find a way to give a compliment to a woman. I've never known of a successful date ever, and to him.
Because men rarely get compliments.
That is the truth.
They don't realize how much time and effort women put into looking pretty for them.
That is true.
That gets the first date after a great start.
The guy? What do you advise the man to wear on the first date?
Polished shoes for sure. I've had women say, God, his shoes were all dirty or scuffed up. Yes, so
you look perfect.
Mani-pedi, you look.
This is a first date to me. Attire.
Absolutely.
You don't need a suit, but you look like
make some effort. Make a little.
You made some effort. You put a tie on.
And don't be afraid for men to get a mani-pedi, because nobody likes hangnails or chewed up nails or dirt under them.
Right.
Women,
not a good look.
I wouldn't want a man to touch me with those kind of nails. So don't be afraid to go get a mani-pedi as a man.
Okay. But what about outdressing? Let's say that I show up like this, and my date shows up in sneakers, right? Does that show incompatibility? Can we still have a great time on our date?
Sure, and you can go in the bathroom and take off your tie, get a little more
absolutely.
cash.
And she's going to have at some point she's going to have an image consultant. She's going to see that she's going out with a really well-dressed guy, and she's going to think to herself, or her friend is going to tell her when she snaps the first picture, looks so cool and he's dressed so great.
Unless you're
what are you wearing?
Right.